Good morning, afternoon, and evening chat. How's everyone? It's your boy here, Godly Gamer, and yes, we continue more on Legend of Heroes Trail to Azure. That said, chat. Second here. Begin. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are okay. I'm okay. Just been It's raining here, chatting where I am right now. It's like crappy weather and everything, but it's nice. It's cold too. Winter is almost coming, chat. Winter is almost coming. I don't mind winter sometimes, but it gets cold in Canada. It gets way too cold. Okay, what do we know next? I did that. So I just need three more. God, I really wish I just can go to the story, but it's part of the game. You have to do what's called again. Let's go again. Um, Quest before you do the story, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go to the restaurant. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm about. I do always get spam mails, chat. I mean spam call every time, every fucking time. Sick and tired of spam calls. Like, they don't even leave a message. She's just like, oh, okay. Just call you trying to scare your ass. Yep. Got him. I passed through Tangarm Gate and when I was making my deliveries. There's a lot of tenser there than usual now. They're watching travelers more closely to whatever inbound or outbound. Looks like the reconstruction effort in the downtown districts are underway. Maybe I should go down there and find some way to help. That's not the city's here somewhere. It's a restaurant, so downtown close by. I feel unlucky stroke and E Street could wind up in ruins too. Rixia left a letter right before she disappeared. She wrote that she had to leave Crossbell for a while, but she was vague about it. She didn't say goodbye to Arts and Celel. It doesn't sound like her at all. What reason she could have for leaving so suddenly? I wish she would talk to me about it. Finn, Finn is helping with the charity event at the civic center today. In the meantime, I'll be filling for him as master kitchen assistant. This my this may this is my chance to make myself useful as I can. Rixia's disappearance has taken a toll on Shan Shan. Was She was Shan Shan's first true friend, so I can understand how she feels. I hope my girl cheer up soon. Oh, you're not here. the heck? There's a there's a passage here. Do you know that? Huh. Interesting. They're not here, so I don't get it. Are they? Oh, they're the one. They're inside. They're there. Look, Armad. He fast asleep. He sure is, Ellie. Our boy is sleeping like he's the is angel he is. Then again, his mother is one too. I'm so hardly surprised. Oh, Armand. Sorry if we're interrupting, but would you happen to be Armand? Hmm. Who is asking if I may? We're with the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. We're here to respond to the support you request submitted. Oh, you're the one. Thanks, heavens you're here. This is wonderful, Armand. It's finally happening. You're right, Ellie. I hate my life. I hate my life. Hate these fucking spammers calling one. They call one at a time. I put so much in our shoulder ever since you gave birth to our baby. It makes me feel just awful not being able to do more for our family. Now, Armand, you told me you won't say things like that anymore. Don't you remember our promise we made that first time we held him together? No matter what happens, we're going to get through this together. You, me, and our precious baby boy. I could never. How could I ever forget? Oh, Ellie, how I love you. I love you too, Armand. It's hard to get a word in those two lovebirds. If as they were off in their own little world, I'll say. My apologies for interrupting the two of you again, but do you think you could tell us more about your request? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry about that. We'd like you to search for certain someone. I know it's a little sudden, but do you think you could commit to our request first before we continue? Understood. Just leave it to us. You really mean that? We're safe. Ellie and I have been a total loss this entire time. Oh, this is lovely, Armand. I can't tell you how happy I am. Well, look at that, Ellie. I get the feeling Armin feels just the same. I know, I think you're right, dearest. Details, please. Right. Ahem, excuse us for that. Right, I'll get right to explaining. Nice work, Tio. I a never-ending gehenna of watching them fawn over each other. Others await us otherwise. Personally, I wouldn't mind seeing them continue their amorous little aside. Now then, the person we like to search for is my father. We got separated from him at a very young age. You mean, it's been decades since you last saw each other? Correct. My family and I currently live in Lib, Li, Liber, And as a child, I lived in Crossbell. However, my parents were divorced, and I went live with my grandparents on my mother's side in Librel. I thought for sure I'd never see my father again. But you see, Arman and I had recently had our first child. This is our bundle of joy. It happens, but when that happens, Amar said he wants his father to meet his new grandchild no matter what. That's quite a story. He may have many problems with my mother, but to me, he always be my one and only father. I want to show him that I want to show him the happy family we built together. So we packed our bags and let my mother we know we're going to Crossbell. However, let me guess, you don't have any leads on where your old man in these days, yeah? Exactly. I thought he owned an estate in the residential district, but he disappeared without a trace. I asked my mother about it, but she hasn't heard a word from him since the divorce. Hence, why we're mounting a search. A man and I asked many different people for clues as to his whereabouts. For what we gathered, he moved to the downtown district after being hospitalized. Sorry, Chad. But every time we go there, he's nowhere to be found. Maybe it was just bad timing, like he's out of buying grocery like every time you stop by. That seemed a little sketch. Fortunately, our team is familiar with both resident and downtown district. Ellie, do you know anyone who live in the residential district who matched his description? Now I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware. You could add. You, could you add? Could I ask for your father's name and profession, Arman? Sure. I tried asking my mother, but she didn't know if he was still working on the same job he used to. His name is Gable. He was a member of the district. He was a member he he was a member of the Crossbell diet. Recip, recip, recipient, res, rep, representative, representative Gable? That guy? You know, I mean, you know him? Yes, we ran into him during a request a couple months ago. In that case, we should start by visiting Lotus site downtown to see what we can learn. That was I was thinking. We might find some clues as why he hasn't been home. Thank you. I know it's just what I know it was I know it was fate that led you to accept our request. We're counting on you. Find my father for us. Yes, please do. We'll do everything what we can. Mr. Gable, are you home? I guess he's out. He must be. This is his apartment after all. What's going on here? Oh, it isn't the SSS. What business back again on business I take? Morning Tans. Would you happen to know where our favorite former diet member has run off to? I haven't seen him in about a week. Why? Is he some is he in some kind of trouble? N- not not exactly, no. Lloyd explained that they were searching for Gable at Armand's request. You're telling me that boy came all the way to Liberel to look for him? Well, what about that? Gable is one lucky father. Have you met Armand before? Sure did. He and his wife dropped by the apartment last week. We had a ourselves a chat. The thing is, Gable had already run off by that time. He didn't bother telling me where he had headed, or I didn't ask, and I didn't think to ask. Damn, face first into the dead end. This isn't going great, too great. Now hold on a moment. There might be someone who knows what happened. Who? The man who lives on the West Street. He helped Gable out when he was still a member of the Diet. After Gable moved in, he stopped by to check on him all the time. He lives in at Val, Val, Valia something. That's the name of his apartment. This is merely a wise assumption, but I suspect the name is only partially correct. Yeah, I think I have an idea of where he meant if the place is on West Street. We appreciate the help, Mr. Tans. Don't mention it. You can thank me by helping a man and his wife to get in contact with Gable. Oh, it isn't the SSS. How may I help you? Sorry to barge in like this, sir. We wanted to ask, does the name Gable ring any bell to you? Wow. That was a Skulligan lucky chat. I didn't know where he was. oh, oh, you know the name? Yes, Gable was my old pro, pro, protege, protege of mine back when we were in the diet. Bingo. Well, you see, the SSS explained that they were trying to reunite Gable with Armand and his family. I see. So they put a request for you, did they? You're in luck. Visit just you're in luck. Gable just visit me just the other day, asking for the best place to lay low in Crossbell. What a numbskull! Who does he think he's running away from? His son and his lovely new family he started? I can assume that this means you know where his whereabouts. But why is the guy hiding in? But why the guy in hiding anyway? Doesn't make a lick of sense to me. Seriously, Amon and Ellie just want him to see their baby boy. Well, far to be for me to speak on his behalf, but never mind. It's best I'll best stay out of this one. But if you want answer, he should be over in Armorica village. You'll find him somewhere. Then you can ask him why he's being such a big chicken yourself. Understood. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, team. Our former diet member is hiding in Amorga. Let's go. Ready when you are.
よし、どこに行こうかな。
There's some Orca village again.
さあ、行くぞ。よし、着いたぞ。
Okay, we made it to Amorica. Now where could Gable be hiding? Let's check out any plain places that might be suspicious. It would be wise to speak to the villagers as well. Oh, hello. Will you be staying with us tonight? We do have some rooms available. If Gable came to lay low in Amorica, there's a good possibility of him staying in this inn. Excuse me, we have a question for you. Is there someone named Gable staying here by any chance? Oh, Gable? He stopped by to grab a bite to eat every so often. Only to eat? You mean he isn't renting a room at the inn? Nope. He never checked in with us. At least not as I remember. I figured he just liked our food enough to keep making trips out of the city. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be sure, but something else is going on here. Maybe he has a relative in the village he's staying with. In that case, Ahmad would have known to come here already. For now, we should take a look around. He might have found himself a good hiding spot to hold up in. Lloyd, what's on your mind? I could swear the shed wasn't locked the last time we were here. That sound just now. There's totally someone in there. I concur. Well, isn't that suspicious? Don't tell me. Let's go speak with Chief Tolta. Let he may know something about this. Hello, Chief Tolta. Welcome back to America, SSS. What can I do for you today? Well, we have a bit of a strange question for you. Would you happen to be someone stay? Would there be happen to be someone staying in the shed by your up 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 here? I don't know how to say that word, chat. As a matter of fact, there is for 3 or 4 days ago, a man suddenly came by and asked if we could lunch there for a while. I believe his name was Gable. You were right. But wait, why the shed of all places? Well, naturally, I offered to arrange him a room at the inn for him, but he wanted the most inconspicuous place possible. He wouldn't tell me the details of his circumstance, so I assumed he was in dire situation. I never guessed it would be all of who of you who were looking for him. Is he as is he an access, accessory to a criminal or something of nature? No, nothing like that. Lloyd, we should probably explain everything to him in the beginning. That'll be the best, yeah. Lloyd explained how the SSS were searching for Gable on Aman's and Ellie's behalf. So he's a former Diet member, and what's more, he faked to stay in the hospital to avoid punishment for tax evasion. Now you mention it, I think I recall seeing a photo of him in the Crossbell Times. Not to worry, this request isn't related to those dubious history with Mira. Would it be alright for us to speak with him directly, Chief Talta? We aren't sure why, but he's been avoiding Armand and Ellie since they started looking for him. I suppose he will be alright. Until recently, I had a bad terms with my son as well. Our problem was that we weren't communicating. I wish I wouldn't wish for anyone to end up in the situation we were in, not if I can help it. Thank you, Chief Zolta. Not, not, not at all. Follow me, everyone. This is Chief Zolta. Might I have a moment of time? May I have a moment of your time? There are people here who wish to speak to you. Could you please tell them to leave? I know I've been unreasonable, but I don't want to see anyone right now. Please settle down. The people who came to see you are your son and his wife. Wait, how did you... Mr. Gable, can you hear me? This is the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. The police? What do you want with me? We don't mean to alarm you. We hear about the request we received from Amon and Ellie. What? We have no intention to bring you out by force, nor do we have to authority. If you insist upon it, we'll talk away an empty hand, explain the situation to Amon and Ellie. But before that, will you at least hear us out? He unlocked the door. Yeah, let's head inside. All six of them in that cramped room. Hello, Mr. Gable. It's been a while. You led us around quite a chase. Well, congratulations, you found your man. You said my son and his wife have been looking for me? Save your breath. I won't meet with them no matter what you say. Why are you so... Why are you being so stubborn about this? That should... That much should be obvious. My son Amon despises me, I'm sure of it. You think he despises you? Claire, care to elaborate on that? I was involved in all manner of corruption when I was part of the Diet. Status, power, Mira were my sole motivation to obtain them. I turned my back on my family. My wife wasn't pleased, but she bruised herself with raising a man to distract from her discontent. I slipped deeply into my Lydia's ways until that one day I did something no married man with a child should ever do. While my wife was out of the house, I invited my mistress in. Oh shit! How could you? Damn, no wonder you two split up. It didn't take for long for my wife to find out. She left me and took Amon back with her to Librel. Sorry, chat. I don't know what. I don't go to Spruce Grove though. That's way too far. Sorry. Sorry, Chad. Someone just invited me for a group in Pokemon Go, but that place where if they want me to go, is ways out of the city. Out of the city, it's too effing far. I don't know what they've been through since then. I'm sure the divorce has caused them much pain. In order, I, on the other hand, was actually re- reinvigorated when all was said and done. The day I signed the divorce paper, I invited another woman to come fill the empty space in my estate. That's quite a story. A pretty damn sleaze one too. Guess you couldn't keep it on your pants. Oof. Much in the same way you can't keep your mouth shut, Randy. He's not wrong. My son has the right to hate my guts. Top of off, I swore loyalty to the former Speaker of the Diet, Hartman. But soon as my tax evasion came to light, he tossed me aside like I was nothing. The truth is, I should stay behind bars, just like he is. A fate would be, as fate would have it, all I lost was my seat in the Diet. After all the all the despicable things I done, how could I ever look at my son in my eye? Oh, Gable, at least we have the whole story now. May I say something? Why is it? What could possibly have you to say after all that? Let me let me be clear. I don't condone what you put your wife and son through all those years ago. I especially don't approve of all the ways you abuse your power in the Diet. However, based on everything we heard so far, there's no denying that you regret your action. I agree. You come to terms with your mistake. Everyone will be able to see that you're pay your dues. As such, there is no reason to use your guilt as an excuse to avoid your family. But that's not all. For, from my impression I got, Armand doesn't resent you in the slightest. What? We met him with his wife Ellie. When the request asked for help to find you, they were a loving family. You could see it in their smile. Do you know what Armand said to us back when we accepted requests? I want to show him the happy family we built together. Him, his beloved, and your newborn grandchild. Exactly. Lloyd's telling the truth. They were so sweet on each other. My teeth were starting to hurt. If he really hates you the way you think he does, I'm sure he couldn't see the past of that sappiness. Ha! I never, you never know though. If his poker face is half as good as mine, it could be an app. Maybe he's waiting until you're alone to take it all out. Waiting until you're alone to take you out. I want to take you out right now if you speak another word. Listen, the point, Gable, that is your son grew up in a pretty stand-up kind of guy. We appreciate it if you could take our word for it. How about it, Mr. Gable? Could you find it to see your family. Fine. How could I not after everything you said? Really? Oh, sorry about that. I was scratching my nose and my avatar just fucking haywire. I don't know why. Uh, really? You sure? I'm done lying. Now bring me. Now bring them to here before I change my mind. Sure thing. I'll call them right away. Lloyd Harry got the contact with Lang Lao. Aman and Ellie were told to come to American village as soon as possible. The SSS agreed to wait outside the shed so that Gable could merely prepare himself. Is my father in the shed? It's hard it might as hard it might be to believe. Yes, he's in there. We spoke to we spoke to him. He's promised to meet you both. Thank you so much. I can't imagine why he's hiding in a place like this. We're in your debt regardless. Is it wonderful, Aman? I'm fine to meet my father-in-law. We have to apologize for not inviting him to our wedding. Oh, my dearest Ellie, how could you be so? How can it be that your soul is so pure? My heart is so untainted of as fresh snow, and my dear, and that my dear, why I love you so. Oh, Aman, get in the shed. Sorry, sorry about that. You you say you're sorry too, Ahmed. Good, Ahmed. I think I don't think I can take much of this. Move on. Gable's waiting inside it for you. Take as long as you need. Well, thank you, sir. We will. Let's go in, Ellie. Of course, I'm on. Ah, is that really you, father? Ah, it's been a long time. Yes, I suppose it has a month. Around 15 years, in fact. Geez, 15 years, that's long. And she must be. Pleased to meet you, sir. I'm Aman's wife, Ellie, your new daughter in law. I see. It does my heart good to know my son found a fine young lady like yourself. Oh, that's sweet of you. And in your arm, is that? Yes, this is our son, father. Armin, why don't you say hello to Grandpa? Good boy, Armin. Ha! Say, Arman, I know I give you and your mothers more grief that could I ever be forgiven. I'm not sure what you mean, but importantly, look at this, Father. Armin's eye shines like pure as sub sub real. I don't know how I say that. They're just like Ellie, as clear, as beautiful as mid sky. Yes, but he has your ears on, man. Every time I see them, I just wanna eat them up. Oh, Ellie, as long I live, I'll never let you go. Nor are you, man. We'll be together forever. He's crying. What the fuck? Father, what's wrong? Perhaps you're not feeling well, Armand? No, I'm fine. Truly, I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Because of you, I was able to reunite with my father and introduce him to our new family. He looked so happy with it too. Glad we came to help. Speaking of Mr. Gable, is he still in the shed? Yes, he needed some time to think before he heads home later. We part ways through our conversation when all of a sudden he turned around and refused to look us face to face. I wonder what's that all about? Hmm, could he be been? I guess even corrupt diet member can still shed a tear every now and then. How very ed edifying. They grow up so fast, don't they? No need to worry too. I think they mean to say is that he'll be alright. What? So what do you plan to do now? We'll be looking forward to reunite with my father for so long. More than anything, I want us to find a way to stay in touch. I doubt our marriage is gonna take it very well, but I like him. I like for him to come to visit us in Liberal someday. We'll be wishing you the best of luck with that. He doesn't seem to have any plans to reunite and return to the diet, so I think he'll agree to it sooner or later. We have another reunion to look forward to. Isn't that right, my dearest Ellie? Of course, my darling Armand. Ever since our first child was sworn to give him a full life of happiness like today. Little Armin met his grandfather. I can hardly wait to give him some brother and sister too. You and me, a full house of wonderful, lovely children. Together we'll become the greatest family on the entire continent. What the fuck? Oh, Ellie, I love you so much. I love you too, Armand. I could have gone without hearing the last part. So we're cool here, right? Request complete. Indeed, I don't know. I don't think we could ever repay you for making all this possible. We'll be returning home to Liberal soon. Thank you again for all your help. Safe travels. Now, Ellie, we came already this way. Why don't we take a take a good take? Sorry, sorry, chat. What do you say we go take in the sights? Sounds vulnerable, Arman. Arman. Oh, Ellie. Oh, Arman. Those two never let it up, do they? they don't. That they don't. In a way, I'm almost jealous of what they have. Seeing them like that made me want to visit my parents. You too, Ellie? I was just thinking I should probably spend more time with my mom soon. You kids have my thanks as well. I'll look after Gable until he's ready to return to the city. Don't mention it, Sheep told them. Thanks to your help. We should be going too. And away we go. Next chapter, next one will be two more. The charity and rebuilding the downtown district. Jeez, the rebuilding one looks long. Holy shit. Let me check my thing. Hopefully, I can upgrade some more of their courts. I mean, their slots. Uh, he's, she's about to leave, so I'm not worried about that. Yay, finally. Okay. Crossbell Civic Center. Where the fuck is that one? Oh, this one right here. Okay. It doesn't look like they're coming. How about we give up this whole thing? I the whole. How about we give up on this whole idea, Roy? Are you serious, Grandpa? We've been holding this charity drive to raise everyone's spirit, but we can't just cut the main attraction. I'll be right back, Chad. I gotta use the restroom, so BRB. Okay, chat, I'm back. We've been holding this charity drive. Oh, I can't write that one. What would what would we do? Even do replace it with what? I understand, Roy, but sorry to interrupt your conversation, you two. Oh, it's the SSS. It's good to see you again, Lloyd. Are you here for the charity drive? Well, if I'm not mistaken, your association requests our assistance with this event. I don't recall anything of sort. That's because I was the one who sent it. What? Just when did that happen? Ha! I did it in a secret a little while ago. Can I give you guys a rundown real quick? If they, that is if you have time for it. Sure, we'll have to help out. Awesome, let me explain the request in full then. As you're all aware, we're holding a charity drive in the Civic Center today. We got a piano performance and a buffet lineup right now, but there's just one problem, and what and that would be we had a special program planned for later. It's supposed to be our main event, but we're short on the participants. The are things are a little things are a total standstill. The requested mentioned something like that. What is this event exactly? It, it is the Miss Crossbell pageant. Working on it, working girl edition. So it's a beauty contest then. Hey, won't you won't hear me complain. I'm a pro at scouting out babes. Oh my god. The subset the subtitle is rather cringe inducing, however. Hey, how did you figure? Who better to honor than the working women of our city, right? That being said, we barely got any participants. Only three women have agreed to take so far. That's not exactly enough to hold a pageant. At this rate, cancellation will be the only logical step to take. Well, it isn't not well. It is well. It's not if we can't understand why would be hesitant to go through with this though. I know the feeling. I know where we fit in this picture. Yep, exactly what you're thinking. I like you guys to scout out some women in the workforce who would be willing to compete in the pageant. All right, I think we got the idea. You mentioned that you already have three participants. Who are they exactly? The first one is Ka Sai. I don't know how to say that name. She's the one in the receptionist at the time department store. Next is Iris at the back alley hostess. And the last, not least, I got the okay from Officer Kate at the CPD. Wow, I can't believe you actually managed to convince her. A rest, re, re, rec, sorry, chat. Like hard words so hard. Hard words are difficult for me to say. Dyslexia sucks like hell. A hostess in a cup, huh? That's very variety you got there. What other kinds of working women are we looking for? Let's see. I'm looking for a waitress, an artisan, and a maid, and a sister from a church. Oh God, I think these four occupants would strike a very nice balance together. Ideally, I have a nurse. I la- Ideally, I love to have a nurse or a member of ARC and self participate too. That would be not impossible. After Lydia recent injury, ARC and Cell has suspended operation, and Saint Earth Urosla Urosa has his hands full attending the recent influx patient. No surprise there. Anyway, we know our job is we'll find you a waitress, an artisan, and a maid, and a church and city, just like you asked. Great, we appreciate the. We'll start the pageant as soon as we can. Once you gather everyone, we're counting on you. Oh, Brimstone? Oh, okay. Hi, Lloyd. What can I do for you? Say, won't Wendy be a perfect for the artisan role in the pageant? I doubt. I kind of doubt it's her thing, but I guess it won't hurt to ask. Hey, Wendy, got a minute? Lloyd asked me if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. Pageant? The heck is that? Some kind of newfangled organ component or something? Oh my god. What? No, come on, Wendy. You have seriously never heard of a pageant? Leave it to it. Leave it to an engineer to be completely ignored of the outside world. Ha! I'm just fooling your lady. I know what a beauty pageant is. Sounds interesting though. Sure, I'm down to give it a try. What? You are really? Well, that's a shock. You're the last person I expect to join. To join, no offense. None taken. I know what they say. Nothing virtue, nothing gain. Besides, how am I going to turn down a request from my old pal like Lloyd here? I got I got work I need to finish before things start. So give me a ring when you need me. Will do. Thanks a bunch, Wendy. How about Shan Shan as our pageant waitress? She looks a little dumb about something, but I'll try asking her anyway. Excuse me, Shan Shan. Could I have a moment of your time? What's up? Lloyd asked Shan Shan if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. Oh, that thing. I already turned down Roy when he asked me earlier. With Rich, Rixia gone, I don't really fe- feel up to it. You must really miss her. Well, in that case, we shouldn't force you. You shouldn't force yourself. Sounds like you still haven't come to terms with her leaving, huh? Yeah, I'm so been depressed. I think it's starting to rub up on our customer too. It's it's like I'm bringing down the whole restaurant. Well, how about this? You could always participate in the passion as a way of cheering yourself up. Why regret sitting it out in the future? You may as well give it you may as well give it a shot. That's a good point. Okay, count me in. I'll do everything I can to pump up the party. I'll walk the street, wish for continental peace, and what and and even wear a bikini if I have to. I don't think it's kind of pageant, Shan Shan. Well, either way, I guess that's a yes. You bet. Call me when I start. Okay, I won't be late. Sure thing, Shan Shan. We'll see you there. Ah, there she is. Hello, Miss Lady L. Hello, Lady Ellie. SSS. Hey, why don't we have her play the role of the maid for the pageant? Not a bad idea, Wazzy. She already is one after all. Do you mind asking her for us, Ellie? I don't, I don't, but I'm sure she'll agree. Jonah has always been timid. I have a request for you, Jonah. Yes, coming from you, Lady Ellie, I'm happily obliged. Ellie asked Jonah if she will be interested participating in the charity pageant. A pageant? I beg your pardon? That was a rather delicate reaction. Me participate in a pageant? I could never. Oh, come on, you'll be fine. I'm giving you the official Randy seal of approval. If as if that means anything. My apologies, Jonah. I didn't mean to pressure you. We'll find someone else. I'm sure I can ask around for another maid who willing to participate. Just a moment, my lady. After some consideration, I would like to participate after all. Wow, that'd be great, but why the sudden change of heart? Well, if my ladies request anyone to play the role of maid, it should be me, actually her actual maid. Thank you, Jonah, but it turns out to become overwhelming. It's okay all to pull out, all right? Yes, my lady. Please call me when it's time. I'll be there as soon as I'm able. Thanks, Sean. We appreciate it. Sorry. Sorry about that, chat. Hello. We'll be holding mass today. We're more than welcome to attend. The career and the goddess would be love to have you. I think we found our sister for the pageant. I wonder if she's willing. Excuse me, there's something I'd like you to ask. Lloyd asked Sister Juju if she would be interested in the charity pageant. Oh my goodness, me in a beauty pageant? No, I couldn't. There's no place for me like myself. I'm not nearly be cut be cut curious enough. Sorry to turn you on, but it'll be best for you to find someone else. That's too bad. Helping with mass today, Reese? Yes, I am. The cathedral has more worshippers than usual for today's service. They had their homes attacked and their lives endangered. I know exactly how it feels. Reese. Sounds like she went through a similar tragedy once upon a time. Just between us and the congregation for the sacrament is still deliberating over what action to take in response in this accident. In the meantime, I tend to gather as much information as I can while I'm still in Crossbell. I would advise you to all to be cautious in how well to move forward from this as well. While you're still in Crossbell, we understand. We take care ourselves. You take care of yourself to race. By the way, was there something else you want to talk to me about? Well, now you mention it, I almost forgot. We need a sister for the pageant, and after giving her a second look, I say we found her. I was thinking the same. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, there's something we wanted to ask you, Reese. Lloyd asked Reese if she was interested to be interested in participating in a charity pageant. A beauty pageant. I admire I admire that for charity, but still I have so many responsibilities to see to here at the cathedral today. I'm not sure how appropriate it would be to participate as a sister of the church. You raised a good point. Shoot, and here I thought we're finally gonna see Reese strut her stuff. What the hell, Randy? Well, I do think they working towards a good cause is only passion, or are they hosting other attraction as well? I think there's more to it. Do you remember, Tio? A piano re, rec, re, re, recital and a buffet table to have some arrangement for the event. I changed my mind. It would be my honor to participate in the pageant. Why sudden change of heart? Was it the was it the buffet? Was it the buffet that did it? I have a feeling it was. In that case, I still have assist with I still have to assist with mass for today a little longer. Come contact me when it's time for the pageant to start. We will. Alright, that's the last participant we need for the pageant, to find for the pageant. Let's head back to Civic Center and give Roy and Chairman Morris the news. You're back. Did you find any willing to participate in the pageant? Remember, I was looking for a waitress, an artist, and a maid, and a sister from a church. Yep, we managed to get all four. All we do is all we do is call them before the pageant start. Oh yeah, finally some good news. The piano concert is about to finish in our end. Talk about perfect timing, huh? Don't we now we don't have to call off the big event. Thank goodness for that. Good work, Roy. It's fine to find this. It's nice to finally see my bump on the log of a grandson apply himself. What was with that backhanded compliment? Anyways, the pageant's about to start. You guys ready to feast your eyes? Yep, all good to go. We'll contact the participant now. Cool, thanks for that. Oh baby, I can't wait to see those ladies strut their stuff. You're lucky you that strut out of here without resisting order or fire. We should go and prepare the venue. Would you mind taking care of the hosting duties, Roy? You can count on me, Grandpa. That wraps up our part. How things go from here is in the Harish Goddess now. I suppose we could use a break. We're working too after all. Yeah, it's not like we haven't earned it. Let's get in touch with the participant and let them know we're waiting for them. Waiting them. Oh, that food! Wow, Reese has been on a cross table taste our they cross table taste tour since she since the second she walks in. It's too it's a little too easy to pick her out from the crowd with the habit on. Perhaps so, yes. But frankly, I can't blame her considering how delicious the buffet is. Look, all the restaurants in town hook in this event with seriously, seriously good eats. I e- even I even see some spicy mafu tofu from Lang Lao over there. I see. I need to get myself a bowl before they run out. You guys make a real deal of tight knit team. With food this delicious, there's no way this event won't be successful, right? One can hope at least. Come on, Wasi. This is for charity. There's not to be. Try not to be such a downer. By the way, Kate, you don't seem to be a bit nervous taking part of the pageant. We expect otherwise, seeing you as headquarters has been particularly buried in work since the raid. Right. Well, I was waffling on it when I first got invite, but then Chief jo- Jolek encouraged me to participate, so here I am. How nice of him. In times like this, we have to do everything we can to support the citizen. Sorry, John, I just got something. In the sense, we're copying our team's MO. That's flattering. That's flattering, but I'm not sure we're anything worth intimidating. Oh, that's mine. Excuse me for a moment. This is Operations K speaking. Yes, yes, understood. I'll be there ASAP. Everything okay, Kate? The timing couldn't been any worse, but something came up at work. I have to go. I do feel I don't feel great about it, but I'm going to have to drop out of the pageant. Seriously, damn, that's rough. But we get it. Duty calls. Duty calls. So yeah, sorry about this, guys, but I got to get moving. Would you mind apologizing to Roy for me? Don't worry, Kate. We'll take care of it. Thanks, I owe you one. What a pity. I wish she could at least stay chat for a while. Me too. Hey guys, enjoying yourself? It's almost time for the pageant to start. Could you do a favor and help me round out the participants? Where'd the police officer go? Well, about that, Lloyd explained that Kate was called away for work-related emergency. What? Well, this is just great. What the heck are you supposed to do now? I got it. I can I get you one to fill? Can I one of you fill in for the policewoman role? What? You want one of us on stage? Well, now you got my attention. Come on, ladies. How many times in your life are you going to go? Are you going to get a golden opportunity like this? Give it a shot. That's easy to say. That's easy. That's easy for you to say, Randy. We're not the one who has to get up there. Please, I'm begging you. This event isn't just raising funds for reconstruction effort. It's also mean to lift the spirit of our citizen. This is for our sake. This is the stake for every Crossbellian. Well, when you put it to that, how do you rest feel? I have no objection. Technically, I'm a member of the CGF, not the police, but I doubt there's go- but I doubt that's going to get me out of this. Perfect. Alright, Dwayne, which of you is going to enter the pageant? How about you pick our lucky entrant, Lloyd? Why me? You're the leader of the SSS. It probably knows which our gal has the goods is you. Besides, time is short. Do you really want to see the seed of this content by making them pick between themselves? Okay, fine. Let's see who should I volunteer to for the pageant. Oh my god. Me. How about you, Ellie? Me? Well, fine, if I must. Fine, if I absolutely must. I tried to work myself through the embarrassment somehow. Not like we haven't done worse. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it once you're on stage. True, but this is different kind of pressure from being in combat or mid-investigation. Not only that, but she isn't properly dressed for the team. Arcing out the wind would be an uphill battle, backwards even. How about we spin it the other way? Say you're in a plain clothes officer or something. Wouldn't it be more ideal with a green skirt and a blue blazer and a pink cap, so on and so on. But what can you do? He's really fixed on the whole women in uniform a bit, isn't he? Either way, this should be enough for us to keep the passion going. Good luck there, Ellie. We'll cheer for you. Thank you, you two. I'll try my best. Now, come on, we don't have much time. We gotta get ready backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, now here the moment you're waiting for. The Miss Crossbellion pageant. Working Girl edition. Okay, here's our contest will go. Each participant will appear on stage and give a few words try to appeal to the crowd. Each message should contain a greeting or expression common to their field. Every lady has their turn. Write their name of one of you find most charming on your ballot. Whoever gives the most votes will then be rewarded as title Miss Crossbell. With that, let's get let's get this thing started. Now it's time to show up your stuff, ladies. First entry, first up entry number one. The sweet, innocent representative of the time department store, Miss Saina. Welcome to the time department store. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. That wasn't fantastic. How about just how many people she has blown away with that classy performance, professionalism. Sorry, and by the way, she fella, she's single. Who's out there want to date with a cash like her? On the next one, enter number two. The long rows with the charm of a butterfly dancing in a back alley moonlight. Miss is Miss Eris. Thanks, thank, thanks for choosing me. I'm all yours tonight. Let's drink up. Let's drink the night away. Bravo! Did you catch that perfect kiss? She you can share a toast with the enchanting Miss Iris with her back at her club in the back alley. But remember, only virgin cocktails for all minors out there. What the fuck? Why would you even say that? What the hell? Now let's keep the balling rolling. Now, entry number three. An angel from the east. We know her as a long drawn waitress. It's the spectacular Shan Shan. Welcome. How many in your party? Daddy's cooking is the best around, so make sure you order a lot, okay? There it is. That smile just takes your breath away, doesn't it, folks? As the face of the long Lao, Shan Shan is incredibly popular on the East Street. It just happened. I just happen to be a huge fan of myself. Unfortunately, her father, Zhang Hai, might cave in your head with a walk if you try anything funny. Don't place any orders for the dish unless you're willing to pay with your life. Alright, let's hear it for entry number four. The beautiful Ober engine of Gen 10 is a spectacular Miss Wendy. I don't have anything particular for this occasion, but if you got an orbital that needs tinkering, I'm your gal. Wow, her reliability is so charming. Don't go smashing your orbital just to have the excuse to see her though. She, I heard she's no stranger to bringing people her ranch. Would you look at that? We already reached the entry number five. Sorry about that, chat. More. We have our next we have the magnificent maid responsible for serving Crossbell speaker, Henry McDowell. I'm so tired. Give it up for Miss Jonah. Um, Welcome home, master. If you excuse me then. Whoa. Who said maids have to be stuffy. Something about this gal just hit you like a breath of fresh air. I bet some of our audience members are starting to feel a little awfully jealous of Speaker McDowell right now. We're almost there, everyone. It's time for entry number 6. She's pure-hearted woman of the cloth who devoted her entire existence to a big A in the sky. It's Miss Reese. The teaching of the Seraph Church lives on the hearts of the people. May the guidance guide you all. Oh, how divine, folks. I think we just witnessed a birth of a new saint. Is, is this really the girl who was wolfing down everything at the fair? Oof! What the fuck? Why you make fun of her? Last and not certainly not least is entry number 7. A member of the CDP Special Support Section. Her family uh, pledge is a long and this discontented of as her beautiful flowing locks. It's Miss Ellie McDowell. Right, I'm supposed to say something to the audience. What should I do? Hands where I can see them. In association with Crossbell state law, I here place you under arrest. Bravo, bravo! Who knew being held up by a policewoman could be so stimulating? There you have it. And there you have it. All 7 contestants now have their time to shine. Let's have a big round of applause for our ladies on stage. After a brief pause, the attendees put in their votes. Reese elected to drop out just prior, stating that it won't be fair for her to compete in as a non-Crossberian. The audience proceeded to select a winner from the 6 remaining girls. I got a ballot too, so I might as well vote. In interest and fairness, though, I probably shouldn't choose a coworker. Now, let's see, who would I go for? Okay, I'll go with Wendy. And finally, once again, we announce the result for the pageant. The second event of the day will come to close. And now the winner are being for the first now and now the winner of the very first Miss Crossbellian pageant. The contest will be taking home a grand prize is entry number 4, Miss Wendy. In recognizing your victory, it's my honor to present you this commentary commentarial plaque. Really, I don't mind if I do. Thanks a bunch, everybody. But that's not all. The judge would like to select another contestant for their honorable mention. Entry number 7, Miss Ellie. And recognized for your outstanding effort is my honor to present you this other commendable plaque. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Jalala, what's going in chat? Bots. And that's the end of Miss Crossbell pageant. The buffet will shortly open, so grab a bite and we'll see you at the cook-off and general art class later. And so the cherry pageant came to close. That pageant went off without a hitch. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Thanks again for guiding all those lively ladies for us. You're very welcome. We enjoyed ourselves too. It wasn't quite expecting to come out of out of it with an award though. Well, I was no surprise. You did well there, Ellie. Yes, you pledged your role perfectly. Well, everyone had a grand old time, and we managed to collect plenty of mirror for the reconstruction effort to boot. To my hats off to you, Roy. It turns out you had a winning idea for once. You couldn't, you could. Why couldn't you just have say good job or something? Well, anyway, since this is a special occasion, he, I like you. I like you guys to have this. We prepared it specially with the winning contest in mind. Think of it as a memento for today's event. Oh, we made three. Wow. Really, thanks so much, Roy. For real, man. That's one hell of a show you put on. Well, here's hoping we get more events like this in the future. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, I think we should be going now. Of course, thank you again. Keep keep on keeping on, SS. Jeez, that's way too long. Rebuilding one is gonna be the longest one, Chad. I think it's because yeah, it's like 1, 2. My God, it's gonna be a long one. That's fine, I guess. Okay, we're okay. Oh yeah, downtown district. Sorry about that. I keep getting some downtown. I'm hungry, Chad. I want to eat. You know what? Yeah, I think I'll just go eat now. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. With that said, Chad, I will probably end my stream today. Sorry, I want to continue, but I'm hungry as F. With that said, I'll be back tomorrow with more Legendary Heroes Trails today. Not today, bring Azure. With that, and Godling Gamer signing out, chat, and happy gaming, everyone. Bye for now. See ya.